So in recent times, we've been hearing so many noise about investing in Epe, Lagos, Nigeria, buying lands and properties in Epe, Lagos, Nigeria. But the question is, why should we buy lands and houses in Epe, Lagos, Nigeria? Why should Epe be the next destination for property investors? Do not forget, migration, government presence, and the influx of businesses into an area are major factors that determine the development of an area. Today, I'll be espousing 4 major reasons why Epe should be the next destination for every property investors. Why you also must try as much as possible to buy at least a land in Epe, Lagos, Nigeria. I am Patrick, your realtor, and on this channel you can ask me anything about real estate in Lagos and in Nigeria. We continually give tips, we discuss gist and discuss topical issues about real estate investment, about the real estate market in Lagos and in Nigeria at large. If you have any questions bothering you about real estate investment, real estate firms, title, documentation, location, due diligence, any question pertaining to real estate, you can always ask me on this channel and I will gladly give you my advice and I'll give answer to your questions to the best of my knowledge. You can always drop your questions in our comment section below. You can also reach us directly through the links in the bio and in the comment section, and I will gladly reach out to you. I'm sorry, for a while now we've not dropped content on this channel. We've not been consistent on this channel for about a month now. We are very sorry, but we had a lot to do. We've been on the field, we've been searching properties in certain areas of Lagos where investors are trooping in, and we are doing this just to give the best advice you can ever get in the industry. So in the past few weeks, we've been on the field, we've been to Lagos Island, we've been to Ibeju-Lekki, we've been to Epe most especially to carry out searches on some lands and properties in these areas. And next coming days, we'll be dropping out and we'll be rolling out so many information from the searches we carried out, most especially in Epe, and you'll be amazed as to what we find. So smart people, for you to get this information, please like and subscribe to this channel and also turn on your notification button so that you will get first-hand information as soon as we drop this content on this channel. I promise you interesting content. I promise you eye-opening and revealing content on issues in our industry, the real estate industry in Lagos and everywhere in Nigeria. So let us go into our discussion for today. Should Epe be the next destination for property investors? So smart people, should Epe be the next destination for property investors and property buyers? The answer is yes. The major factor bringing Epe to limelight is its proximity, its closeness to Ibeju-Lekki, and also because of the development in Ibeju-Lekki. Smart people, if we should place Ibeju-Lekki and Epe side by side and ask people, where would you want to buy a property, Ibeju-Lekki or Epe, I can bet you 90% of people will go for Ibeju-Lekki over Epe. Coupled with the fact that the value of landed properties in Ibeju-Lekki over the years have skyrocketed. About 5 years ago, you could get a good property in Ibeju-Lekki for as low as 1 million naira, 850,000 naira, and 2 million naira. But today, the value has skyrocketed massively. For you to get a property with the title of a CFO in Ibeju-Lekki, you must be looking towards having about 20 to 30 million naira before you can purchase such property. This also adds to the reason why people are looking at buying properties in Epe, Lagos, Nigeria. People can no longer get virgin lands in Ibeju-Lekki, so the next best place is Epe, Lagos, Nigeria. And migration is a major factor that causes the development of people. So when people ask what developments in Ibeju-Lekki do we really talk about affecting Ekpe that much, we talk about the Dangote refinery, we talk about the Dangote fertilizer plant, we talk about the free trade zone, we talk about Alaro city, we talk about the expansion of the coastal route, we talk about the industrialization and the commercialization of the whole of Ibeju-Lekki. These factors are causing the massive migration of people into Ibeju-Lekki. And why is this happening? So Ibeju-Lekki is planned to be an industrial and a commercial area. It simply means that you would have very little residential houses and environment in Ibeju-Lekki, and people definitely would have to work in these places I just mentioned. People would have to work in Alaro city, people would have to work in the Dangote refinery and the fertilizer plant, people would have to work in the free trade zone, and also in commercial and industrial firms that will be domiciled in Ibeju-Lekki. And so the residential areas in Ibeju-Lekki will not be able to cater for the teeming laborers, the teeming workers who will be working in Ibeju-Lekki when the area is fully set to be commercial and industrialized. So where will these workers live? Where will these expatriates live? The next best place for them to live is the next residential area, which is Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. So it is estimated that 50% of the workers in Ibeju-Lekki will own houses in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria, and another 40% of these workers will rent houses in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. So you can see why we experience the massive migration of people into Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. I did a recent search on rental properties in Ekpe, and I was surprised to find out that we had rental valuation to be as high as 700,000, 1,500,000, 250,000 for 2 bedroom, 3 bedrooms in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. This should tell you that Ekpe is no longer what it used to be. The fortunes of Ekpe is really turning into a sophisticated society, no longer what we know it to be as a primitive and an undeveloped area. So smart people, if you've been thinking of buying properties in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria, I would advise you no longer waste time. Look for a good area, look for a good location with a good documentation and title, and you can go on to invest in properties in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. So what you see in Ekpe today also is as a result of the developmental strides happening in Ibeju-Lekki. Another factor that has given property investors conviction about investing in the Ekpe real estate market is the presence of mega projects in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. If you've not been to Ekpe in about 1 year, 6 months, then you've not seen Isimi, Lagos. You've also not seen Alaro city. You see, these 2 mega projects, among so many projects, are really turning the fortunes of Ekpe massively. Alaro city is part of the free trade zone. It is the 4th quadrant in the free trade zone, and it's a government-private partnership. Alaro city houses residential, commercial, and also industrial development. You have so many firms, so many industries. You also have residential areas in Alaro city. It is estimated to house about 10,000 workers when it is fully functional. Smart people, those who will be working in Alaro city would have to live in Ekpe, because from Alaro to Ekpe is about, let's say, 2 minutes or less than that. 2 minutes drive or less than that to Ekpe. Also, Isimi, Lagos. Isimi, Lagos is the biggest private development happening in Ekpe presently. To cut the long story short, Isimi, Lagos is going to be more than the Banana Island. We know it's going to be a resort. It's going to be a city in a city. It's going to have a golf course. It's going to have a polo city. It is going to be massive. Isimi Lagos boasts of about 300 acres of land, and definitely these two developments would have workers, and the workers would definitely have to be domiciled close to their place of work, and that is Ekpe. So these two developments, among so many other developments, we have the Ekpe Resort and Spa. We have so many other developments in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. So the presence of this mega project, most especially Isimi Lagos and Alaro City, should make anybody want to buy lands in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. And this project, the presence of this project has also made the value of land in some areas of Ekpe skyrocket. I'm aware of Isimi Lagos. Isimi Lagos started selling at, I think, 30 million naira for 1,000 square meter. Later, the price was reviewed to about 42 million naira, but presently the price sits at 100 million naira for 1,000 square meters. So have you ever imagined that a land of 1,000 square meter in Ekpe will sell for 100 million naira in 2022? We are talking about Ekpe, not even Ibeju-Lekki. We are talking about Ekpe. A plot in Isimi Lagos of 500 square meter is 50 million naira. Even so many other areas in Lagos do not experience such kind of crazy valuation of a property. But that is the case of Isimi Lagos in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. Alaro also sells for about, I think, 30 to 40 million naira for a plot of land in Alaro City. And these two developments have also seen the Ekpe market, the Ekpe real estate market also skyrocket. I know of a development, Lagoon Front Estate, which was launched sometime last year, I think July last year, and it launched at 5 million naira. In a matter of 5-6 months, the price became 10 million naira. Today, the asset closed at 15 million naira. They closed sales there for 15 million naira. And I'm very sure by the time they'll be opening sales, it will no longer be 15 million naira. So, these projects, Isimi Lagos, Alaro City, have caused the valuation of landed properties in Ekpe to skyrocket. Sometime in January of 2021, we still sold properties in Ekpe for as low as 500,000 naira, 450,000 naira. But today, you cannot get, I'm not sure you'll get a plot of land from a developer for as low as 1 million naira. I think you will definitely need to go far into Ekpe to see something lesser than that from a developer. This will tell you that these mega projects have really caused the valuation of properties in Ekpe to skyrocket. So, Isimi Lagos, Alaro City, mega projects in Ekpe, and also the proximity to Ibeju-Lekki are factors that have caused the Ekpe real estate industry to boom in a massive progression. Another reason why you should invest in Ekpe is that Ekpe boasts of multiple routes. So from Ekpe, you can link Ikorodu. You can also link Ijebu-Ode from Ekpe and also Eastern Nigeria. And with the idea of introducing a fourth mainland bridge, it simply means that there will be a route leading from Ekpe to mainstream Lagos Island and also other places in Lagos, Nigeria. So Ekpe boasts of multiple access routes, and this is good for business. It is good for commercialization and industrialization. So another reason I feel people should buy lands in Ekpe is because of the increasing demand of landed property in that area of Lagos, and also the massive decline of residential development also in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. See, the area is novel, but we have experienced over time massive demand of landed properties in Ekpe. If you go to Ekpe now, you will notice a lot of development, a lot of estate development, different developers, different companies having their presence in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. So with this kind of demand in Ekpe, we also experience hike in the value of assets in Ekpe. Like I said earlier, there was a time last year we sold properties for 500,000 naira, for 450,000 naira in Ekpe. But today, it is very hard for you to see a land that sells for as low as 1.5 million naira. It is really, really hard. And because of the presence, because of the increase in the value of the properties, investors should be looking at buying lands in this area, if not for any reason, for land banking, so that you can cash out big in the future. Imagine those who bought for 500,000 or who bought for 200,000 naira 2-3 years ago. The value of their assets has definitely increased. Most of them can comfortably sell for as high as 1.5, for as high as 2 million naira presently. But I will not advise you to sell your land in Ekpe if it has a good title and if it is located in a very, very good place for now, because the projection for the area is crazy in the future. So smart people, if you've been looking for reasons to buy properties in Ekpe, I've given you about 4 reasons why Ekpe should be your next destination for property investments. Do not forget, do not wait to buy real estate. You buy real estate and wait. So the proximity to Ibeju-Lekki, the presence of mega projects, the presence of multiple access routes in and out of Ekpe, and also the increasing value of lands and also demand for lands in Ekpe are reasons why Ekpe should be the next destination for property investment. I'm Roto Patrick, and I hope I've given you reasons why you should buy lands and houses in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you want to ask questions about investing in Ekpe, if you want to ask questions on projects about development that are safe for you to invest in Ekpe, you can reach out to me. My details is in the description below. You can drop questions in the comment section, and I will gladly reach out to you and also give you the advice you need to the best of my knowledge. I remain Roto Patrick. Keep staying safe and keep investing in real estate. Peace.